Hello, Pat from flipyourfirsthouse.com. I want to talk a little bit today about some of the comments I've been receiving on some of the videos. That one in particular from a guy last week that had just flipped his first house, and he was asking me, after watching the videos of the construction here on this home, how do you know how to not over improve a house? Where do you stop? How do you know what kind of materials to put in, what kind not to put in? So I thought it would be worthwhile to address those issues because it's important. When you're coming into a neighborhood that you just bought a home in, or you're thinking about buying a flip in, I don't know the neighborhood exactly. I would like to stay around in neighborhoods that I know, but it doesn't always happen. In this particular case, the numbers on this property look good. I have never worked in this area right here, ever. I just came out here because the computer in my comp said this might be a deal. I'll take a look at it. So I drove around the neighborhood, looked like a middle-class family type neighborhood, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, just looked out of date, right? This is great. So what do I need to put in here? How much money do I need to put in here? I figured that out. And I want to stay on that budget, I don't want to over improve, but I also don't want to not put in the right material. So I look at open houses. I drive around mainly looking for flips to see what they're doing or not doing. Then I have an idea. In this particular home right here, I knew I didn't have to do really high end. It has to be clean, functional. Everything has a purpose and all finished and move-in ready. For instance, the difference if I was in a higher end, different demographic, I can't use this stove. You can't. When you're doing a high-end house, you have to have the push-in stove with no top. You can't have this. This is a package. All of these come in a package. I buy them this way with a refrigerator, with a dishwasher, microwave, and a stove because I want people to visualize themselves coming in here the first day, sitting down and making dinner. I never understood why people that flip houses would leave a refrigerator out. Would you want to come in here and pay money for a new house and you don't have a refrigerator? At least leave them an ice chest, something. You got no place to put in. That's just, to me, is stupid. Go out and buy a package of appliances. You're going to get them at a discount. You buy all this stuff, but in this particular case, this is low end. This isn't even $2,000 for all this, right? This will work perfectly fine here, not a problem at all. I get into a nicer high-end house, like I was saying, this stove's not going to work. These are very discerning buyers. They know what they want. They know exactly what the style is. They know exactly what kind of appliances should be in here, and if you don't have them, you're not going to sell the house. That's all. It's not like you're going to sell it for less. You won't sell it. You won't. Take these appliances, do a slide-in range. This is gone, and you have your nice little chimney flute with a big overhead on it. On your dishwasher, you can't have a dishwasher like this with all the face and everything showing. It's not going to go in a high-end house. You have to have this style with all of the features up here on top, and it's hidden and it goes away. You don't think that's a big deal? Try it and see if you won't sell the house. In this home, I have exactly what somebody's expecting and nothing more, because I don't want to put money into here I don't have to put in here. It's not going to do me any good to try to outdo the competition. I don't have any competition. I am my own competition. I want the place clean, functional, and working, but I also want to be realistic about price. Why spend an extra $10,000 when you don't have to? This works. The refrigerator also is a huge thing. This is, like I said, was a package. All of this stuff comes together. $1,900. Everything's brand new. Everything works. Everything has a warranty on it. You can't sell a refrigerator like this to a high-end home. It has to be countertop depth. So that refrigerator will end right here, even with these cabinets and the countertop. That's going to cost you an extra $2,000 just for that. It's kind of crazy because a smaller refrigerator costs more. That has to happen. Those are things that you have to think about. What if I came from a high-end background and I had this money and I decided, hey, I'm going to put in countertop depth. Why do it when you don't need to do it? You're just spending $2,000 you don't have to do, because when you're buying these kind of packages in high-end, they're $7,000, $8,000, $10,000. That property has to justify you doing that. Conversely, in here, you don't have to do that. We have brand new cabinets. We have nice quartz countertops. Everybody that came in here commented about these countertops. They loved it. They liked everything about it. Nobody said, hey, what are you doing with that cheap refrigerator? It's not cheap. It fits the style of the home, and that's what it needs. I was just recently talking to somebody about that window over here on this slider. This bothered me right away when I first bought the house, because the previous owners had dogs and they jumped around and scratched the window all the way up here on both sides. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this slider. I mean, it works perfect. No rain comes in, slides fine, everything's great. I'm going to have to replace the whole thing because of these dogs. You can't even see it until late afternoon, just when you're getting ready to have the open house and the sun shines in, and it looks like somebody just jumped up and down on top of the window. I didn't do it though. So I tried numerous things. I'm going to put, I read on YouTube how you get it off with toothpaste. We're out here with toothpaste, scrap, didn't do anything. Guess what? Nobody even commented on it. I got 4 offers, one of them full price. Didn't even matter. Nobody even commented because of the neighborhood that we're in. This is not a bad neighborhood. It's just mid-level. So that's one of the things that saved me another, $1,500 material and labor. Those are some of the things all added up. That's, $10,000. So be aware of that. You're really well served if you really check the neighborhood out, go to open houses, look at the houses that are for sale while you're working on your house, so you know what kind of finished materials to put in there so you don't overspend. And conversely, make sure that you don't put stuff in that's too cheap that's not going to sell your house. All right? Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Hello, Pat. Thanks for watching the videos. Just want to say to you, if you're interested in flipping your first house, I have a tool for you that will help you. The most important thing about initially in flipping houses is trying to analyze whether you have a deal or don't have a deal. Just go right here to my website, put in your name, put in your email, and you can download this deal analyzer, which is a spreadsheet that all you have to do is put in your numbers, and it's going to tell you at the bottom whether you have a deal or no deal. It's very simple. It's going to make it much more easier for you to find that first deal. Also, if you enjoyed this video, if you like the content here, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel and actually give a review. I would appreciate it, and thank you very much.